is not success, it's all about control. Will you make it? I will deliver the pain, you can't take it. I'm in control, I am your pain. After this you won't be the same. This is my time, I make the rules. You mess with this and you die like a fool. Pain. Here comes the pain. 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 Time to play the game. I am the debt that can't be paid. You're going down in flames. This is the time I cannot lose. Live or die, you'll have to choose. It's all about me, I am the one. Soon you see there's nowhere to run. I am the threat that is so real. Through the blood and the sweat, the pain you will feel. Pain. Here comes the pain. 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 Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Now it's time to die. I am the pain, I am the game. You won't forget my name. Time to feel the pain. Time to feel the pain. Time to feel the pain. Pain. Here comes the pain. 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 Time to play the game. Pain.
Okay, it's been a while since I have been on and live. Let's see if we can remember how to do this here. So, Alone in the Dark, brand new one. Alone in the Dark was the original survival horror. It was actually before Resident Evil was a thing. Alone in the Dark was out. And I do believe that's what the history of all this stuff is. So it's kind of coming full circle around here, where Alone in the Dark is now back, and it feels kind of like Resident Evil in a way. I've heard nothing but good things about this, so definitely I can't wait to jump in and check it out. The demo was kind of cool, and now just like it's been basically nothing but, like I said, good things that everybody's been saying about this one. It's got 2 all-star casts with Jodie Comer and I do believe it's David Harbour, Hopper from Stranger Things, of course, and Jodie Comer. She is, everything that I've seen her in has been really great. So hopefully, even if the writing is a little off or something, because usually that's the weird thing with games is when you have an all-star cast of big, Hollywood talent like that. Usually the writing lacks for some reason. It just so happens to be that way all the time. But yeah, we'll see what ends up being with this one. Maybe it can break the curse of the Hollywood. So game volume is very loud. All right, there we go. There we go. We're gonna do that. Oh, and I need to do one of these to make sure that the stuff is lined up. There we go. So yeah, on the PC version of this, it's showing up Xbox, but I'm using a PlayStation controller, of course. Yeah, let's see what Alone in the Dark is. I don't know I'm pretty much going flying blind with this one. I have not checked out. All I seen of this was basically the first trailer that was at one of the shows, press conference. What was it? Either a Game Awards or something like that. And then after I saw the first trailer, I was like, oh, that looks really good. Don't want to see too much more after that. And now here we are. checking this out. So let's jump in. Standard. Standard experience, intended difficulty. Yes. Modern or old school. For those who want to figure out everything for themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. Really? Huh. Again, so Alone in the Dark, there has been, they've tried to reboot this multiple times over again, so it's funny seeing that there's a modern and an old school way. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. I wonder what the extent of the hints and highlights are, though. Let's go... You know what? Screw it. Let's go old school with it and see if I get stuck. We'll see how good the level design is and how straightforward everything is. Open it right off with a bullfrog. The hell, we're going out to the bayou. Ooh. And it's gonna get run over. Yeah, so this is set back in the 40s, I guess? 40s or 50s? Alone in the Alone in the dark. Yeah.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective.
Schizophrenia?
Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
So I don't know if this is a reboot
But
or
Jeremy
if it's a
didn't kill
continuation or...
Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
No, this didn't happen. Yeah, I was just
My
thinking to
uncle's
myself.
not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
I was thinking to myself.
Then what's
I
my
wonder if
part
this
in
has
this?
tank controls.
You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Because you don't want to be alone in the dark. Oh!
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Who do you want to play as, right? Okay, alright. Emily Hardwood, Jodie Comer. Did I get his name right? David Harbour. I think I said Harper, but yeah. Edward Carnaby. I kind of want to see Emily Hartwood, Jodie Comer's performance in this, in all honesty. I haven't seen her in a lot, but everything I've seen her in, she's just an awesome job. Let's go with Jodie Comer. Do it.
so quiet. Where is everyone?
It's a big place. Maybe they're on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Okay, there is one thing, of course, you know me. You know me, I gotta do the thing, subtitles turn off. I would love to be able to play games with subtitles on, but every time I have subtitles on, I just start reading the subtitles and I don't even pay attention to what's happening on the screen. Jeez, that is a lot of motion blur. And I even turned the motion blur off. Okay. Characters have a little bit of weight. Not bad. It's definitely system is set to like on the footstep. Oh, we have a gun. Good stuff.
What's this?
A flashlight. Good stuff. Kitchen garden key. All right. Ah, now we can see something. Yes. Oh, it's a barn. Sort of. Run around. This actually feels pretty similar to Resident Evil Remake. Like 2, 3, 4. It's pretty damn responsive and everything. Okay, I need to really quick. Again, we're in PC land, so oh, it didn't save my settings. No wonder why this is. It's like, all right, hold on a second here. Well, that makes more sense. Yeah, my settings totally did not save from when I just did it before. Resolution, and I'm going to crank this back up to 1440p. Accept. All right, put on performance DLSS. Turn on VSync. Put it to 120 FPS. High settings. That's weird. It just didn't save the settings that because I had turned this on before to specifically punch all the settings in, and it just never saved them. Let's see here, display, turn off all that, motion blur off, field of view, I guess we can turn it up to maybe like 70. There we go. That's way better. That's so much smoother. Doing it like that. And now we got some weird stuff going on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. Of course, something's going to mess up. Because why wouldn't it? Save real quick. And then we're gonna... Okay, let me just restart the game fully. I'm liking the atmosphere and all that. What the hell? Alright. That. Whoa. Well, that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. Okay, hold on. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that game just totally screwed up my preview window. Hold on. Okay, are we good? There we go. Now we're good. And let's click it on again. There we go. Wow. Flips right into it. There we go. 120 FPS. Game is looking very nice indeed. And 1440p, high settings. Cool. That's the way it should look. Yeah, so now you're going to see a little bit of a difference in between the smoothness of the video. Let's grab that flashlight again. Or do I already have it? Oh, I already have it. Never mind. So when you save, it saves at checkpoint, doesn't save right where you are. Good to know. What the hell was that? Birds. All the blades.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to get in there.
Yeah, I just watched Joey Comer. I do believe she produced the movie. It was oh, I can't remember what the movie was called now. It was the one where like London has flooded and then she has a newborn baby and like her and her boyfriend or whatever are trying to survive through the flooding and all that. I just watched that movie not too long ago. I was like, damn, Joey Comer's pretty good. Ah, frame stuttering. Jeez. It's probably trying to compile shaders, which is making everything stutter. That's a big fucking tree.
This must be older than Derceto. They've built the house around it.
Ah, housekeeper's key. There you go. So I'm guessing David Harbour's character on this, terrible names, can't remember what either one of these, what either one of their names are, but I'm guessing his character's doing a whole separate thing. It's kind of like a Leon Claire situation with this. Pistol bullets, that's good. Got a little, I even got Claire's little pea shooter. Look at this. All right. Into the House of Wonders and Mystery. Let Detective Cornby in.
I'll just take this.
A drink of whiskey is a health pack. I like it. Alright. Definitely a very kind of art style going on. It's not going for ultra realistic outside of like the character models. Definitely kind of got that. It's not cartoony
Every day
at all.
your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope.
Louisiana.
I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable.
I did it again. I
With
forgot to
help
start the
from
Twitch stream.
Batiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo.
The voodoo.
I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good
It's
use
the
to
voodoo.
me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again.
This is a long.
Only the
reading.
sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil,
Okay, all right. It's just, that's going for. Yeah, sorry, I totally missed the intro and the totally like intro of the game and everything over on Twitch. I just started it. My bad. I forgot that I had to hit the button to start the Twitch side of things too. It's been a while. It's been like a week since I streamed. So yeah, we are now live on. Ooh, that was a little bit of a jar. We are now live on everything. Everything. It's giving off such Resident Evil vibes. It's like it's just full circle around. Resident Evil did so well that now they're just like, yeah, let's just do it. Uh-oh. Somebody's definitely upstairs. I got a gun. Huh. Rat poison.
What was that?
Finds throughout the game completing the sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. So I will say I'm not going to have a full playthrough of this right off the bat. I am trying to right now still get through FF7 Rebirth. So I will get to playing through more of this after the stream, like when I can get everything else done. I am so far behind on FF7 Rebirth at this point. Okay, so the house just has like a dungeon in it. Sure. Every house has dungeons, right?
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Okay. So we're missing like one.
That doesn't look safe.
No, that's definitely not safe. Missing one little puzzle piece to get through that room. Which probably gonna have to go into the dungeon area. No ray tracing on the mirror. How dare they? I need my ray trace reflections everywhere.
I need the key. I need the key.
What? Weird. We're inside though. Just flip the lock. Okay, so I missed the whole...
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office
Yeah,
yesterday.
this is definitely like
I would have given it to her,
the maid
but
or
the
something.
company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Rot? Some spooky rot or just some like kind of rot we talking about? Some goop? Locked medicine box. Ooh. Desetto floor plans. Nice. And now we have the Resident Evil style map. Okay. So we can figure out where we are going. What rooms have we not gone through? And the plaza key.
What's this?
Okay, hold that to open the map. Map is information on the regular long engagement ring. When they get back, John Marcus, 1918. Okay, so we're in like like the 20s and plaza key.
I need the key.
Okay, so that's the plaza. Then what's upstairs? So I've skipped 2 areas so far. Maybe we should go back and check those areas. Can't get in there. So down into the dungeon and then upstairs. First down, then up. Did we go to... Yes, we checked that area. Yeah, see this. Probably need a key or something. Nope. Any wackadoodles down here? Wait, there was something to click. Oh, okay, I don't know if I picked it up. I must have. Streetcar ticket. Okay, so these are just like collectible items. And another key. Alright. So the good thing is it puts it on the map, so then if I get like, where do I need to go? Then we can just check the map. She's like freaked out to open the door. Okay, let's see what's upstairs here.
It's wet shut. It looks important.
Yep, need another key for it. Alright. Oh. There's blood and stuff.
I need the key.
More keys. So many keys. So this is going to be just like one of these games where it's like, okay, just 10 million keys. It's a straight up puzzly.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers
So
brought
there's
as
a
slaves
voodoo
from
cult
West
running
Africa.
around the bayou
During the 19th
of St.
century,
John
its practice was popularized by the
during
legendary
1920.
Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter.
All right, so we're getting kind of the background of when this is set. Rubber stamp. Whatever happened to rubber stamps? You know what happened to rubber stamps? They got rid of them to make you have to buy stamps. Before it was just like, there you go.
I need the key.
Okay. Now hit the progression wall.
I need the key.
Wait. It's a waiting room. Huh. This is a business of some sort. Okay. So it's not just a mansion. This is. Uh-oh. Oh, front door.
Wait, don't.
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child?
You
should
from the
be
demo.
alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Tercetto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Thank you. Strange kid.
Strange place.
Let's look around, see what we can find.
Okay, another puzzle. More keys, man. It's like 1,000 keys.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked this?
There is 5. People are decided to become dangerous. They do not understand that what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He is caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversion? Worries the housekeeper and the patients are all deranged. Call upon evil. Unless I find the clerk, Mr. Waits. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Borg. The Dark Man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered a dark pact. Everyone is safe except for me. Painted tile. Bam! Alright, so that went downstairs, I think. Or it was one of the puzzles. I've seen so many locked doors and puzzles, I don't even remember which one was which. Or is it this? Oh, okay, it's this. Oh boy, it's one of these. Jeez. Yeah, it's one of these. Boom. Ah. Ha ha! Probably should have done the conversation first. Uh-oh.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
Uh-oh. You're getting sucked into the dark place. You're gonna be alone in the dark.
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it, or should I? Miss Hartwood? Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
So that's the like backpack thing that she has on the front cover. So
Detective Carnby? Where did...
Oh shit.
What on earth is happening? What is this place?
Silent Hill. Actually, probably Silent Hill would have been based off from this one also, because again, this was like the first survival horror game. Now we're in London? Huh. Or now the Oogly Booglies are gonna come out. So I got my pistol. All the lights are red. All the light shades are red, I should say. Oh, and the map changed also. Like a noir soundtrack? That's cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got pistol bullets. Have gun, we'll shoot. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow.
I'm out of bullets.
Yeah, of course I am. That thing? No. Okay. Is it attracted to the light or sound or something? I'm not quite sure.
I don't have any bullets left.
That's not good. That thing walked off. Bingo. That's good.
I can't go that way.
Okay, we got some bullets again. So animations are a little bit, you know, soft, I'd say. Not too much in the way of staggering.
This can't be.
Okay, we're refilling bullets real quick. That's good. Don't get a whole lot of them. Oh, I'm guessing that the dinger is gonna make them come over. All right, let's see. I see. We can definitely go into that building, but what's over here? Let's just. Anything? Nothing? A pipe, man, they really are. Oh! Ooh.
My weapon broke.
They're really going downhill with this, ain't they? Maybe check the building. Maybe we should check the building. Uh-oh.
Emily, is that you?
Baptiste?
How'd you get here?
I was back at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle. I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
What happened, Baptiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
This... Oh, shit, there we go. Something about this feels very like PS2 era. It's like it's simple, but there's a, you know, you got a lot going on, but it's simple design. It's good. It's not trying to do too much. It's just enough. Just enough to be telling the story and make it interesting and everything. Preserved reptile. Ew. Got one bullet in the box. She's gonna give me one. Oh yeah, they're only giving me one. So that's pretty much make every bullet count.
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
Your sister. She also works at Derceto?
Yeah, she the one who got us jobs.
Be careful, okay?
You said it, miss.
Okay. So I got restocked on ammo. Ah. Items can be thrown at enemies or used to distract. Shit. Oh, it's like, oh, the animations. Okay, uh-huh.
I'm out of bullets.
Well, it is THQ making this. It just the quality of animation, like the voiceover is great. The acting is spot on what it should be, but very much lack of bullets and the animation quality. It's like this is a very AA production on this. It's all right. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. It's just no. There's parts of it that's a little rough, around the edges. Nice. Okay, so that's where we came out of before. We got a hatchet now. Guessing if you go too far into the dark, then oogly booglies come after you. Yeah, got one up top. Nope, that's the wrong button. The animations and everything are just so damn cheap. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's two of you. Swinging for the fences. This is not good. This is now not good at all. I've now run out of every piece of ammo possible.
It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
Probably is. Old talisman shaped over centuries, engraving of the numbers look to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. So I can't like open things up and like check them or anything.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman.
Oh. Oh yeah, that goes together right there.
I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
That's not right. Okay. Jeremy's warning. Talisman schematics. 358. Nowhere I want to be, but it's a start. 358. All right, so 3. Wait. Three. It's like I'm looking at the circly bit. All right, 3. Huh? Okay, so how do you do this? What the fuck? It's like where's the just trying to figure out like how does the arrow which way does the arrow go? Where does the arrow go? Also, I need bullets so I can go shoot that guy. Huh. Then the other question is, can they come through doors? Somebody has been holding up in here. Hitting button to use a key, but it's just not letting me do it. Let's see. Jeremy's warning. Fail, have failed. Understand, may God forgive me. Jeremy Hartwood, farewell. So these are all just background things.
Emily found this waking dream disturbingly persuasive. If this was Jeremy's world, what did that mean? Was the Hartwood family suffering a literal curse? Was the dark man, that ghoulish specter haunting Jeremy, an actual supernatural being? Emily pushed her thoughts aside and focused. She needed to find out about the talisman and get back to Derceto.
Okay, Alan Wake style storytelling here. I was in a dream, and I had to find my way out of the dream. So it's gotta be. The three numbers need to span a bridge between the escapes of dream and memory, according to Stern. Nowhere I want to be, but it's a 358. Right, so the half moons go on the bottom. I've just never done a puzzle like that before. So the half moons all go on the bottom, like that. To there, to there, to there. So 3. Ah, 5. Wait. 3. 5. Where's the... Oh, right there. 8? No? Is that not it either? Shit. Unless it's... What the hell? I'm so confused on how the puzzle actually works. Because that's how the diagram is showing, like that. But then you're supposed to have... How does this fucking puzzle work? I feel like I'm overthinking it, possibly. So the 5 would be there. That's an 8 there. 3.
What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Oh no, now I got a scavenger hunt for that shit. Bingo.
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, well, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you.
So we
On the other hand, I can
dark,
vividly recall you and your parents.
the dark place.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seems certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Well, you know, I just shot
Can we ever be sure?
weird things.
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy?
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood.
I give you the drink and
You
I
wouldn't
take
want
it.
to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
Chapter 1. Okay, this is, the story is kind of just bing-bonging all over the place.
Detective Carnby! God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain. I think I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss. You're clearly upset.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Just take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea
show
is,
him the
where
talisman.
Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
He is the PI. Show him the talisman.
I'm not crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
Find the
If a
astronomical.
talisman like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world, like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
Yeah, and like show him the keys. Also, it's like, look, I found this and this in the other world. Like, that would be kind of hard to dispute. broken plates.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Okay, so that's the big guy's sister there, the big guy that we ran to.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Deceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Deceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
All of a sudden she sees her name on that list. It's like, what? A 100 keys later, I'm telling you, man, that's funny that we're doing so much with the keys. A Rorschach test? Patient files. Cassandra. Grace. Malcolm. Alright.
Interesting. It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
Need to figure out the combo. And then there will be another key.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to...
Okay. A valve from the wine cellar to stop the boiler, which I don't even know how the hell they
I
get
need
over
the
there.
key.
I don't have the key and all that? Shit. So we're in the chapter. So here's probably the worst thing about this so far. We're in the chapter 2, and I couldn't tell you exactly. So kind of a Silent Hill thing going on where you're bouncing between 2 different realities, alternate universe, and then this one here, like the regular reality. We're shooting things, we're beating things upside the head. There's some monsters, so like the nightmare creatures. She's looking for her uncle, and the uncle is in the painting there. He's figuring some stuff out. So I wonder if the uncle is from the first Alone in the Dark or something. I think maybe the biggest gripe I have right now is I can't tell just from jumping into this whether this is a sequel, a reboot, a remake, well, it's definitely not remastering, but like, where are we in like the kind of Alone in the Dark universe timeline? Like, is this something totally different? Because you know, we had the other Alone in the Dark game that was on the PS3 that everybody hated or whatever, that did really cool fire effects and all that stuff. There was like a demo of it and all that stuff. There was the original Alone in the Dark. Where does this fit in with everything? It's not really given us. So far, it seems like this might be a reboot, but there could be like like her uncle could be connected to the other people in the other Alone in the Darks. Then you also have the original. So the only thing that I can figure out just by booting this up and running through it is the DLC, the pre-order DLC, I do believe it is, that came with this is the old original character models, I guess, like PS1s or PC, whatever it was, original character models. So I guess this is like a remake of the original. I only played the original very shortly for just a little bit of like a retro night stream, so I can't tell you exactly what the hell. All I remember is you're running through a house, turning on, I do believe that was like Alone in the Dark 2 or something, where you're turning on lights and, you know, trying to investigate, to try and figure out the next puzzle piece to get to the next room or whatever. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, like this probably starts to like unravel and make more sense in later chapters, but for right now it's like, what the hell's going on? Alright, so all these locked doors.
I can't leave. I need to find Jeremy.
Let's be out of here. Yeah, so this is like the monster thing. I was like halfway waiting for it to just like blink into the other reality. I think also in the demo the little girl was swept up into the alternate reality. Well, this is a little freaky.
Jeremy's room.
So we're back here again.
All back to normal.
Nothing. What does it say? Room key. Oh, gotcha. Room key number 6. Okay.
Emily's here.
Heh. Yeah, the reason why I also say that too is like, you know, I can't figure out where this is setting in like the timeline things, is because it's been a long time since we've seen an Alone in the Dark game, and there's been multiple like reboots of sorts with all this stuff, so it's pretty damn important to like set up exactly what this is in the storyline itself, if she does have any connection to the other one. Although this is way farther back in the timeline than most of the other games, I do believe, unless the first one was also. I have half a mind just to actually look it up and see, like, is this actually a reboot or a remake or what the hell? I will say though, this is not bad.
What a strange but beautiful room.
It's not bad at all. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of all over the place.
Are these zodiac signs?
Okay. I'm liking the puzzles. I am liking the puzzles.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake until you find the shores of Hali.
Okay, so 1, 10, 11. So, or 1, 2, 10. Waves, arrow, snake looking thing.
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings.
Uh-oh.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child.
Oh, well, okay. I got the... I accidentally did the puzzle. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, that's blocked. Blocked, blocked.
What's that stain? Looks like some kind of rot. This must be the clock mentioned in the commonplace. This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces.
More puzzles.
I need the key.
Oh, man. Okay, so... Can I get down below? Oh, there's a dash button. Oh.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon.
Is a French. I think she's French anyway. She sounds French.
that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
Maybe so, but I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
Is it all that you hope for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
Your insincerity is really refreshing. I wish you were mad as I am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage.
It's kind of starting to lose me a little bit of like, okay, so what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. It's fun finding the keys and like bouncing back and forth. And again, big fan of Jodie Comer and all that. But it is kind of, there's a lot going on that leads nowhere. It's like, okay, there's a brand new character. Cool. So she's going to maybe hint at, nope, nothing. It's like that seems to be a lot of the MO of this is like, oh, there's something over there. It's not much to go. Okay, there's another room or something. Nothing much there either. It's like this game is almost like teasing you of there could be something cool there. And then the Resident Evil shotgun pops up. I feel like I feel like this is like tickling the Resident Evil, like that Resident Evil adventure, but it's not following through. Where Resident Evil is like, okay, so first you're going to, like Claire Run, for instance. First, we're going to run into the RPD. Then we're going to come across Marv. Then Marv is going to tell you that, hey, you need to do, A, B, and C to get into the next area. On your way to doing that, then you run into Leon, and it's like, it's just expanding. There's no payoff in this. I feel like I'm probably towards the tail end of chapter 2, and there still hasn't been really a big payoff on anything that we've done so far.
What is going on?
Okay. And see, like this, it's a cool set piece. Oh, the room is filling up. All right. The land of the goop. Bolt cutters. It's talk about Resident Evil. The more you go on, like the more Resident Evil tropes coming across. Again, that's like, oh, okay.
Everything's back to normal.
Where is the payoff on that? Yeah, it's just like, something happened. I hate to say, like, it's starting to feel like they had a major opportunity to bring a big franchise back that was like, you know, a franchise that's been around for years and years and years, and I think they might have dropped the ball on it. This is a THQ, you know, product, which THQ is not the same THQ as it used to be. Again, this is not fully bad. There is some good stuff, but it's kind of losing me a little bit. Okay, so I just opened up that door, but where the hell? Can I like snip that and run upstairs? No. Can I open up this door? No. So why did they just give me bolt cutters to get through this cell? Oh, okay. I could have sworn I just went up to that door and didn't give me a... It didn't give me a button press.
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
Do you know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Harwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
Mummified cat. Oh, joy.
What's that?
Garden hose. Nope, can't do that.
It's another piece of broken plate.
Oh, that's the black piece of broken plate. I don't even know where that puzzle was at now. So that's a throughway. Oh, and then we can use the bolt cutters on that.
It worked.
Water hose.
Now what's this?
Put the water hose onto that, and then fill up the water so it can bring it up. Where Where's that going to? Where's the... Yeah, the line's running over here. Oh. Over here. There you go.
There we go.
Where in the hell did that piece go to now? Piece of a larger decorative plate. It was a dark and burnt quality. It's like I'm pretty sure we found where that goes to before. Nothing, can't get back downstairs. I can't go through this door? No.
It's wet shut.
So I'm gonna have to find a specific tool just to kick a wedge out instead of just kicking it with your foot. Puzzle boiler room. Where am I at? Oh, geez. All right, so we're looking to get downstairs into the boiler room, I do believe. Okay. Bingo.
I need the key.
That's a key. Wait, shit, where was the boiler at? That's locked. Bingo.
It's another one of those plates for the talisman. It's also broken and missing some pieces.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler.
So I gotta get one piece for that puzzle so I can get another piece for another puzzle. Anything in the bathtub? No? Do we have anything from up here? Nope, because I need the other way of unlocking that door. That needs a key. I'm just curious to see. Let's map highlights, reveal interaction points, text highlighting. Let's just see what changes in the gameplay if we turn that on. Put it on modern. Okay, so we can go up and down the ladder. Did it? When examined objects can be interacted with, will be more visible. More objects will provide hints on what needs to be done to progress. Doors and puzzles on the map will be highlighted when they are able to be unlocked or solved. Important text or clues, notes are highlighted. Alright. So I have a puzzle piece for like second floor. So I need to go back to the second floor. I think I'm on the second floor, am I? No. Okay, so second floor up here. I think I'd be more into this if the story was actually dragging me along of like, okay, if you do this, then you get to see the next thing that happens, right? Or like right now, I just feel like I'm kind of just kind of going through the motions. Which fucking one is it? It's the one at the end of the hall. I'm gonna give it like one more puzzle piece here just to see. Oh. Wait. This puzzle? On display in Cassandra's room. Hateful mound outside the oil rig. Bow from the wine cellar. Mindless cult, the dark man. Pain medication inside the grand parlor. Strange rot. So they're trying to tell me I should know how to solve this puzzle. So I'm looking for like symbols and broken piece of plate. What does that piece of plate go to? Take a look at the well in the kitchen garden, which that's where I got the piece from. Lights on the boiler and the clock. Oh, the clock. That's where that piece goes to, is a clock. Bingo. That's where that piece went to. Okay, but how do I... Why is the mouse in the middle of the screen? Can I not do the puzzle? Oh, I guess that's not the only piece missing then. Sure. Yeah, I guess that's not the only piece missing. Okay, so So the boiler, behind the boiler, is going to be the last piece to the clock puzzle then. Yeah, so this is, it's like trying to tell me that that's the... Wait a second. 1 o'clock, 11:10. One o'clock and 11:10. I just had a flashback to when I played the original Alone in the Dark for that like hour or so, and I had the same feeling on that one too of like, what? Been going for almost 2 hours with this. Just gonna try and make it to like the next like checkpoint or chapter end, but Valve from the wines, hateful mound outside of the oil rig. Cassandra's room. Is that where I'm at? No, Perosi, Jeremy, Hardwood room, gallery, Dr. Gray's apartment. So I'm still missing a puzzle piece from the gallery, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Dr. Gray's apartment. All right, I think I might enable in-game interactive points for. What we got here?
In contrast to Baptiste's room, which is very simple and rough, we have Perosi's room, the opera singer, and she is very vain and she is focusing much on her beauty. And we have the centerpiece of the bed with the bed canopy, and we try to get as much as possible of the music into her set dressing. And of course, some of the furnitures are Italian inspired. And her colors would be terracotta and cream and earthy.
So that's in here also. developers commentary. Yep. So we can turn it black and white. What else can we do here? Letterbox, so it makes it feel a little more cinematic. Eight-bit mode, so it looks like old school. 8-bit mode never actually looks like old school. And then we got the old 1992 characters. Yeah, I don't know. Might come back to this in the future, might not. I don't know. We'll see. So far, it's just I don't know if I want to say it's slow, because there is stuff happening. It's just again, it just feels like there's no payout for anything that's happening. There's a decent amount of stuff that is going on where like you're seeing different characters and everything, but it's just it doesn't go anywhere. It's like usually like the big guy there that we ran into in the shop. Normally it'd be like, okay, so he's coming along for the ride for a bit, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'll hold off the monster thing, get out of here, and then he sacrificed himself real quick or something. You know, it's like something ends up happening. That was literally just like a quick scene, and then you stand next to the window and you just walk out and you go on with your day. The little girl, she shows up for like 2 seconds and I'll show you where the bedroom, where your uncle's, you know, bedroom in this place is. She's gone, and yeah. And then it's also kind of, I don't know, it's just from the very get-go here, it just feels kind of weird that you have all these characters that are randomly around this place, but you never see them outside of the cutscene. Like even Haunting Ground had, like, the characters were there and you could interact with them. They're doing something in the background. This definitely feels like it's a THQ Nordic product. It's got that very distinguished AA feel to it. It's not very, I would say definitely a lack of polish because the animations wise, you shoot at something that barely even stumbles or anything, it just keeps attacking at you. No hit stun in that way. Again though, like the best thing about it is the acting. Like Jodie, she's doing a great job in this. It's just the rest of everything else is around the project. Yeah, about 2 hours. Got to chapter 2. Again, nothing drew me in to make me go like, I want to see what happens next. And I think the big reason for that is because it's just like, you know, just that the whole thing of we go up to the door, there's a, you know, the chain on the door, all of a sudden, zoom, and then we're into the other alternate reality. You gotta grab the bolt cutters and get out of the room, even though there is no real like urgency to get out of the room. You just snip and then it goes, just flips back over. There's no like, I don't know. And again, and that's just it. That's the gimmick of it. So the payout is just like, oh, you got bolt cutters. Okay. So yeah, I guess I was just hoping for more out of this. I think that's kind of where I'm at with it. So yeah, Alone in the Dark. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's one of those situations where it's like, if I didn't have anything else to do, I would run through this whole thing. But unfortunately, we have the FF7 Rebirth, and I'm still running through the WWE stuff, and I got stuff to do with Gran Turismo and Dragon's Dogma, and I think there's something else. It's just like, this is like terrible timing for this to come out, because everybody is so damn busy right now with everything that is dropping. But again, big shout out to Jody and probably David Harbour. I didn't see too much of them in this, but they seem to be doing a very good job in the roles that they did. Probably the best part of the whole thing is their acting. So, and the voiceover too. Joey did a very good job on the voiceover on that. But yeah. Anyways, 2 hours. Just hit the 2 hour mark. I think that'll do it for Alone in the Dark. Possibly there's the slightest possibility, so I have been checking out Dragon's Dogma 2. I was unsure about it, but now I've seen more of it. I'm starting to get into the bow of like, yeah, this looks pretty good. So sooner or later, I plan on getting hands-on with it. I don't know exactly when it will be. It probably won't be a launch night, because I didn't plan on doing a launch night for it, so I don't have anything in advance for it. But whenever I can get hands-on with it, I will. Keep an eye on the channel for on the YouTube channel, World YouTube channel, for the full-on playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. More Gran Turismo stuff will be coming up very soon. WWE, and pretty much that's it for right now. And I think that'll do it for today, though. 2 hours, the books of a live stream. I'm trying to get to doing more live streams. It's just trying to stream. Like, I can do videos way easier than doing live streams. So that's what we're doing right now. 500. I almost forgot to say too. 500 subs on the channel. I made a video about it already. Did the short thing and all that stuff. But live on stream. Just hopefully we can keep that rolling. Unfortunately, Alone in the Dark. Hopefully everybody's not like about it. Like, oh my god, you didn't say great things about it. I said some stuff that was good. It's not totally terrible. But anyways, I think that'll do it. So make sure and hit the sub, the like, just share the channel around and all that good stuff. You know what to do. And if you're watching over there on Twitch, you can hit the follow button if you want. I'm not doing too much stuff, just here and there over on Twitch. Go and check out if you're on the Twitch channel. Actually, come and sub onto YouTube. And that's where I got mostly daily stuff going on. So anyways, that's going to do it for today. Alone in the Dark. I don't know why I expected it to be bigger and just crazier, more cinematic than what I was. You know what I was really... Final thoughts on Alone in the Dark. You know what I was really hoping for this to be? Was kind of on the level of like The Evil Within. Like, it's not quite Resident Evil, big cinematic, big budget. Oh my god, this is amazing. But, it would have the, okay, I want to get to the next part. I want to get to the next part. I want to see what happens next. I want to see what happens to this character. I want to see where it's going. And again, it's just, I don't know what it is about this, but it's just not quite, doesn't quite pull me into the next chapter. It's like, again, I think it's just a payoff in the end of like, oh, there's something crazy happening. We go through situation to get to next situation area, and it just, boop, it just cuts, and nothing happens. And then you're just like, oh, hello, you're here. It's like, okay, so what? I'm trying to think, like, the other Alone in the Dark game that was on the PS3 was, I think that had better pacing. And I don't even know if that's the issue with it. Like, I'm trying to think to myself, is it pacing? Is it the only thing I can think of is like the payoff of all the crazy stuff that ends up happening. Like, okay, so now you get to the next area and all of a sudden you find somebody else, they're stuck in the alternate reality, and now you're trying, now everybody's trying to work their way back to regular reality or something. I don't know how I would do this differently. Huh. Anyways, yeah, I think that'll wrap it up. Let's just wrap this one up. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, I will see ya. I will be back soonish. Don't know when, but I'll be back soonish. Probably for Dragon's Dogma 2, something to do with that. If I can get hands on with it, be on the lookout for that one. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, I will see ya next time.